little beach day. This place is gorgeous. It's like mountains and jungle and beaches, everything. Everything's here. It's a little cooler also. And the rain's about to come, but I think I already got fried. We wanted to find a place to just chill and hang out for a longer period of time. This leg of the trip is 10 days. We're staying in Ao Nang and we're trying to like explore a little area each time. We took a boat to this beach today. We took a boat and then had to go on a little walk through some caves to get here. And I'm just gonna go enjoy our beach day now. Probably the coolest place he's ever made a sandcastle. Tell me about your sandcastle. Give me a tour.
I don't have much to say about it. Here we have our outlet. And our river inlet. We were gonna do a double barriered wall, but there's a crab hole right there. And now it's a single barriered wall.
Why didn't you want to deep by the crab?
I didn't want it to eat me. And then we've got a little moat thing here, the tower, and then pyramids, which have energy cyclones under it, just like they just found in Egypt.
Oh, we got water coming in! I want a big one. Come crashing in.
Piper, no.
Piper, no. Tsunami!
Grace and I just had a conversation. She just got a new videographer.
Guys. So I accidentally fell asleep on the beach. Are you gonna shut it off now? Because I accidentally fell asleep on the beach today. The results are not good. I don't even know how to show this.
Cooked.
That's so bad. It was cloudy. Well, actually, when I fell asleep, it wasn't cloudy. But I'm just hoping it turns into a nice sand.
It's like a bronze.
Cheers.
It's not that red.
You say that, but I feel otherwise.
It's really not that red. And the camera looks really red, but. Hop on the boat.
We just got back to Ao Nang. Got 2 changs on the beach.
They're taught.
Oh yeah.
They're taught a lesson. So it's just like Guinness, but you can't split the C because it's not a G. So you gotta floor the elephants. And I think I've got it mastered. I've only tried it once and I was close.
You did it?
I was close.
When I went to the bathroom?
So I think I'm gonna nail it right here. Don't share my secret, but it's 1 1/4 sips.
That's it? Of your gulps, not mine. Did you do it? You can't just tilt it!
Maybe it's 1 1/2. Who's closer?
I don't know. I just know I didn't do it.
Which means we gotta get another one.
Cheers!
Cheers. Let's see your pour strategy here.
I don't know about this one.
It's a lot of foam.
Well, I used to,
What kind of bamboozled you into it? It's the frozen glass.
What? Why?
Yeah.
That makes it foamy?
Well, think about when you put ice in beer.
I've never put ice in beer.
The one time I did.
The one time you did what?
Put ice in beer.
And what happened?
It foamed.
You're acting like that's a common occurrence.
Nah, it's not something I've done very often.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're switching up our adventure today, guys. We stopped relaxing on the beach. We took a day off from relaxing on the beach. And we're going climbing. The mountains are all limestone around here and they're so pretty, so we're gonna get to the top of some of them today.
started our journey to the top. Route number 2 of the day. Where's Grace? There she is. Route number 2. Starting to get the hang of it. Remembering what rock climbing is all about. Knees are bloody.
Guys, that was the coolest view I've seen on this trip so far, I think. I'm like in shock at what I just saw up there. I mean, the video I took just doesn't do it justice, but you got to see a glimpse. That was insane. I'm sweating though. Made me work for that view. How was it?
Good.
The view.
Insane.
Hi, monkey. Oh gosh, I'm scared. We finished climbing. Monkeys greeted us on our way out. Well, anyways, we're gonna stay on this part of the island. I guess it's not an island. Anyways, we're gonna stay here and have lunch because this is the prettiest place we've been so far. I feel like, in my opinion, it's our favorite beaches over here. In 3 steps, we got this. Yep. We're hiking back to another little beach, and the only way to get there is by boat or by hiking. And the trail's called the Monkey Trail, because look. And I wanted to plan a relaxing beach vacation as like the best way to take a break from skiing in the mountains and everything, but we aren't the most relaxing bunch. Well, I can relax. We just like activities. Anyway, we've been trying to do a mix of like fun activities and also just relaxing on the beach. So we're spending this morning reading on the beach. It's so nice. It looks maybe not nice, but it's so hot. And I know that the sun is still burning me because it has been every day, even if there's clouds. But we're relaxing this morning, and then we're gonna do a little bit of exploring this afternoon. We're gonna go see elephants. We're gonna rent a motorbike, go see some elephants, and see where the day takes us. Do we have anything else planned today? Melting. He wants to melt on the beach as much as possible. We've been trying to. I feel like we've done a good job. We've melted almost every day.
Not upset about it.
With a sprinkle of some adventure. Tomorrow is a full melt day. Actually, we might see a temple in the morning. I don't know. Anywho, my book is really good. Cooper says his is too. So I'm gonna get back to reading. Before we go see these elephants, I decided I need a little refresh on the nail situation. They kind of got a little beat up from climbing. And getting your nails done is so cheap here, so might as well. We're walking back. I'm gonna try to find a little nail salon along the way. That was the best manicure of my entire life. Look at those. I almost didn't film it because I couldn't, because there was two ladies working on me at the same time. Like one would do this, one would do this, and we light it up and all the things. And it was also the fastest manicure of my entire life. Literally in and out the door in 20 minutes. I'm in shock. So good. It was also $10. Literally amazing. And then we went and got food, lunch, from our favorite restaurant. We've been there 3 times now, and it's just too good. We've tried other restaurants and just nothing compares. It's cheap. It's called Family Thai. So I'm like, they know what's up. They have an operation going. You're in and out. If you want to be, you can stay and chill, but like they get your food to you. You have to order outside the restaurant, and then when you sit down, they bring you the food. But there's like a big group of people waiting there every night to get in, which is like everybody but just must know how good this place is. If you're ever in Awning, you gotta go. We're gonna go see the elephants now. To talk a little bit more about the elephant sanctuary because it's an interesting thing to navigate if you're visiting Thailand, and I did a lot of research before picking out the place that I wanted to go to, so this might be helpful if you're planning a trip to Thailand or really anywhere that you can go see elephants. Everywhere, almost every place that I looked said ethical elephant sanctuary, but then it would be like, oh, this is an ethical elephant sanctuary. You can bathe the elephants and like sometimes even ride them. And I'm like, that's not an ethical elephant sanctuary. So I spent a couple hours really trying to figure out the experience that each place gives the elephants and the customer. The one I picked was Following Giants, and it was amazing. If you're in the Krabi area, and they also have another location in Koh Lanta, I would highly recommend going. It was so amazing. The elephants are just on this huge plot of land. I feel like they said 80 acres, and they're just allowed to roam free, live their best life, and we just got to walk around and observe them from a distance. And it was so cool, so beautiful. They have one person walk like with them, near them, just in case, just to like be an added layer in between, you know, us and the elephants. The important things to look for: not doing anything that wouldn't be them in their like natural state. Like bathing an elephant is not ethical. Riding an elephant is not ethical. I even wonder if like feeding them is not, just because like they're grazing on their own. They don't really need to be fed by you. When I was researching, I was looking for what you are able to do with the elephants and then what they do with the elephants. And also, I thought it was like important to look for like where the elephants came from and like just kind of hearing their backstory, because if they don't tell you a lot of information about like how they treat the elephants or maybe where they came from, then they might not be willing to give you their full story. So I just thought that was helpful to be able to read like any information possible about them. Just had to share that. Make sure you do your research when you're traveling, because these things are so important, and these animals deserve to live a safe, happy life. Highly recommend going to see elephants. It was truly amazing. Such an incredible experience. Good morning, Thailand! On the docket today for our mix of melting and adventure, we are gonna go to the Tiger Cave Temple. It's like 30 minutes away, and you can get cheap grabs. It's like their version of Uber, but we found it cheaper to rent the motorbikes for a whole day. It's like about the same as a grab one way, at least if you're going 30 minutes away. So we're gonna rent one and go for a little ride, for a little adventure.
better be the most insane thing I've ever seen.
We only visited one other temple when we were in Bangkok. And we wanted to see more, but of course the one we picked out while we're in Krabi includes over 1,200 steps to get up. So we're doing that now. It's a good workout. We needed it, truly. We've done a little bit too much melting. Needed to get the blood pumping. There are very few times where I've sweat this much. Actually, no, Cooper, I think you're right. This is the most I've ever sweat in my entire life. It's so hot, so humid. These stairs are so steep. Look at this. So steep. Monkey! I think we made it. This is insane. What you gonna do?
Bringing out my shirt. Just to prove to you how brutal that was.
Theo, we were going to melt on the beach for the rest of the day after the Tiger Cave temple, but we were so drenched in sweat that and like so exhausted from all the stairs. Oh my goodness. We just came back to the hotel to get ready for dinner because we're going somewhere really fancy and cool tonight. We said at the beginning of like this leg of our Thailand trip, we wanted to have one nice fancy dinner together, and this restaurant started coming up all over my TikTok, and we ended up walking by it on one of the beaches we were on a few days ago. But it looks insane and like so perfect for sunset, like on the beach, kind of almost under a cave. It looks unreal. We're balling out, we're getting dinner, we put our nicest outfits on. I got this outfit custom made for me in Vietnam. So stunning. I had to bring it on this trip. I know I asked in one of my other vlogs if you guys would want an hour-long vlog, and I didn't realize how long this vlog was gonna be because we're here for over a week. However, I'm vlogging most of it, so I'm curious. It might be an hour-long vlog, which could be fun. We'll see how it pans out. I haven't worn basically any makeup on this trip, which has felt so nice. Ever since I got the tan, it's really all you need. I feel like it fixes all my problems. And having a clean face all day, every day just feels so nice. So I know we're going to a fancy dinner, but I don't even think I'm gonna put makeup on. I am, however, loading up on the jewelry. Also, we've had pretty rainy weather every day. And I was worried about this dinner because other than the first night, the sunsets haven't been hitting, and I didn't want to go to this dinner and have it be cloudy. And look at the weather right now, you guys. It's literally perfect. Cooper and I have been saying how we've just been timing the weather so perfect this whole trip. We're really lucking out. Like even with the elephants, it was so rainy, but if it was gonna be rainy for any activity, it had to be that one. Like that was fun and cool experience. So fingers crossed there's an incredible sunset tonight because I'm really excited for this dinner. So we do have to go on a little adventure to get there, just a boat ride there and back. We can't get there by land, so that's kind of fun. Wait, that's not a straw? Try that again. Cheers for real this time. going on a boat day! I'm so excited for today because we're going to a group of islands that are like what you think of when you think of Thailand. It's just gonna hopefully be the most incredible dreamy place I've ever been. Also, if our timing stays perfect like we've lucked out with so far, I think this is going to be the best weather day yet. Cause look, right now, stunning! So hopefully it stays that way. I fear I spoke too soon about the weather. It's currently torrential downpour outside. I'm hoping it just passes. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great day. Good news, guys. We got to the islands and the weather is perfect. It's so incredible. And I know I've said this a couple times on this trip, but this might be the most beautiful place I've ever been in my entire life. I can't believe places like this exist. I told Cooper we should put one of these in Aspen. One of these things, these beaches. I think would add a lot of character to the place. Yesterday's stair climb was so much fun. We decided to do another.
That's not true.
No, we're actually, this one's hopefully not gonna be as bad, but we're on Hong Island and we're walking up to see the view of all the islands from the top. We made it! This is our retirement plans.
We're gonna buy this national park. $1,000 admission fee.
Yeah, then no one will come here and we'll have this whole place to ourselves.
Except for the rich people can bring their yachts, but we get free reign of them since it's our national park.
I like it. I like the way you think. That was such a gorgeous day. One of the prettiest days I've ever lived in my entire life, I think. We really are killing it on the timing with the weather because I don't think that we had a nicer day yet. Despite it like raining this morning, I was freaking out low-key when it started downpouring when we were eating breakfast. I was like, if we're gonna be on that longtail boat for the entire day, it was gonna suck. That longtail boat kind of threw my back out. I'm just kidding, it threw Cooper's back out. So I'm taking off all my jewelry because we're gonna go get a massage. The place that I got my nails done also does massages and the nails turned out so well and the place is really nice, so I think we're gonna go there. It literally costs $10 or $15 for an hour-long massage. So amazing. So we're gonna go do that after having the best day. Now let's go relax. Quick snack before the massage. Go.
Look at that. That's a hole.
Look at that. Look at that.
No, look at that.
Oh.
That's a hole. Grace and I have made the executive decision that it is in our best interest to not get massages and to go crank out some work.
Wait, we should still get massages.
Oh, we're still gonna get massages.
We can do like a 30-minute massage.
Should we do it at the resort or should we do it there?
After we get work done.
Okay, it's like a reward.
It's like a reward. And actually end up doing the massage. But we are doing something super fun. We're taking a little vacation from our vacation. We wanted to spend 10 days in Ao Nang, like the Krabi area. And our little hotel is in Ao Nang. But we found this little beach and it only has like 3 little mini resorts on it, and one of them was available to get like this little cute little villa on the beach, and it looks like a super private quiet beach. So we booked it for one night and we're gonna go spend the day on the beach and just relax, and hopefully it'll be a little more empty and just be a perfect little getaway from our getaways. I guess this is so dramatic of us, but I love it. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
This is sick. This place is gorgeous. Cooper said we're on a little couples retreat. I guess this whole trip is a couples retreat, but like specifically this part. Yay! Another day in paradise! Alright guys, this is it. This is absolutely perfect. Is super close to Ao Nang in like the Krabi area, but there aren't really any restaurants or really anything going on this beach, which is honestly what Cooper and I were looking for. Like, it's such a perfect place to melt, but it has been nice to like be places where things are more accessible, you know, like if we want to eat anything, there's one restaurant at this little resort, which is perfect for one night, but usually I like to explore a little bit more. However, I love a mix, and I love that we're able to melt here. But I think this is actually such a pretty beach if you're coming to the area or staying at one beach over, which is Raleigh Beach, that we've done a lot in so far, like the climbing and everything was in there. Anyways, I just love this little area, and I'm happy we're finally in like such a secluded little part. It's so gorgeous and so peaceful here. Getting ready for dinner now at the one little beach or little restaurant that's on this resort. And honestly guys, I want a fire Instagram picture with the sunset, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. I don't have a hair tie, so we're just knotting my hair basically. Okay, it kind of worked. It's kind of cute. The sun isn't visible from where this beach is, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that the clouds just like light up pink from the sun that's tucked away behind the little mountain, and then I'll get my fire Instagram pic. If not, I'll just have to do it another day at a different beach, because I have a vision and I'm gonna make sure it's executed. Also, Cooper has been so fabulous at helping me execute all my visions on this trip. Look at it, even if I don't have hair ties, you can still do cute little braids. Love that. Here's a little fit check. Love it. A little purse, a little thrifted purse from High Country Curations. Cheers! Okay, switch with me.
I forgot that appetizers weren't really a thing here.
More pad thai, obviously. It's our last full day in Krabi. Bittersweet, I will say. I feel like our time here has been so amazing, but there's still so much of Thailand to explore, so it's time to go somewhere new. However, since we spent a bit of time here, I wanted to go over our favorite parts and like our must-do things, our must-see and melt beaches, so that if you guys are planning a trip, then you'll know what to do. Cooper and I talked about our highs and lows of each segment of our trip to Thailand, and we both said that our favorite parts of this part of the trip were melting on the beach. Two different beaches. I said the Hong Island beach. We did the Hong Island tour, and I honestly think if I were to go back and do it again, I would just book like a longtail ferry or a speedboat tour. But I would just book a longtail ferry to the island, get dropped off, and spend a day on the beach versus doing a longtail tour where you go to all the just different places, because we saw so many places, but like it wasn't that much time in each place, and our favorite part was just relaxing on that beach. There is like a place where you can get drinks and maybe some snacks. I didn't explore that too much. I would recommend bringing your own lunch or something, but that beach was so gorgeous and I would go back there in a heartbeat. If you do want to do a tour, I would recommend doing a speedboat tour versus the longtail tour, just because it was a long and bumpy ride. But I mean, I wanted the experience, so I had to do that one. Cooper's favorite beach and favorite day was a melt day that we had. I actually didn't vlog this day because I just kind of wanted a day to ourselves, and we were just gonna lay on the beach all day. Our whole trip was 10 days. I didn't vlog every day. I think I only vlogged like 7. I don't know. You guys tell me. His favorite beach was Phra Nang Cave Beach. It's on the part of the island like near Railay Beach, which I would recommend going to Railay Beach. So cool, and it has like all the longtails lined up with the gorgeous mountains in the background. I thought that that area was so stunning, and the town is cool too. Like you could stay in that little town for a couple nights just there versus staying in Ao Nang, and I thought that was really cool. But you'd have to take a boat to get basically anywhere else. So keep that in mind. However, if you go hike around that area, you can find Phra Nang Cave Beach, and that was one of our favorite beaches. So I would definitely recommend going there. If you stay in Ao Nang, that beach isn't super nice, but you can hike the monkey trail. It takes like 5 minutes. You'll see monkeys on the way, which is super cool. Sometimes. We didn't see them every time, but most of the time we saw them. And on the other side is like a private beach for a resort, but you can go there during the day. It's called Pai Plong Beach, and it was gorgeous and so nice. And so quiet, like a lot less people. It was beautiful, but also bring food, bring lunch there, because you couldn't go to the resort, so you're kind of on your own. However, highly recommend that beach. I also loved Tonzai Beach, the place we woke up in this morning. It was gorgeous, and it was more secluded. You have to take a boat to get there, and there was no one there, and it was just stunning. So I would recommend going there. But if you stay there, there isn't much there, so you basically have to take a boat to do everything. However, I would recommend checking it out. Last thing that I think you have to do in Thailand is go see elephants. Just make sure you make it a priority to go to an ethical one, sanctuary, where they rescue them and just let them live free, and you can observe them from afar. I think that's really the most important part. We didn't do the Phi Phi Islands. I think if you're going to do it, you should go there and stay there for like a night or two and do like an early morning tour before all the people show up. We chose Hong Island over Phi Phi, and I was super happy with our choice because it was gorgeous, and I really don't think you can go wrong either one if you have to pick and choose. Also, I know we spent 10 days there, but we just wanted to like melt there, just lay on beaches and do nothing for a while. But if you wanted to just like explore a bunch of places in Thailand, you could definitely do that area in a lot fewer days. So just something to keep in mind. Oh my gosh, and food wise, you have to go to Family Thai Food and Seafood It's right next to Ao Nang Dugong Hotel. That's the hotel we stayed at. Also was great. It was so cheap. We found it on Airbnb, and I think it was cheaper booking it that way than versus through the hotel based off the prices that I saw in the lobby. I think it was like $450 for 10 nights, which for a private room with AC and a balcony that was like gorgeous, that was a pretty good deal. But the restaurant right next to it, family Thai food, literally so amazing. I think I went 5 times. It's so good. Authentic Thai food, good price point, and just overall great experience there. Other than that, there is a night market there for street food as well, which I definitely think is worth checking out. The only other thing we really did there was the tiger caves, and I personally like the temples we saw in Bangkok more than that temple. So if you're trying to pick and choose, I would say skip that one. It was a lot of stairs for not as cool of a view as other ones we saw. But if you want to just do everything. Go get after it. Next up on the itinerary for us is the full moon party at Koh Phangan. I'm excited. I've seen pictures and videos of it, but I truly don't know what to expect because it looks like no other festival I've ever been to before. So I'm gonna take you guys with me a little bit, show you a snippet into it, but you'll just have to go and truly experience it for yourself. I'll see you at the full moon party. Cheers to one of my favorite trips so far. And if you made it to the end of the video, you know the drill. Comment your favorite emoji that reminds you of Thailand, and subscribe so you don't miss the next Thailand vlog. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys so much. See you next week. Bye.
Where are we going?
We're going out.
Take 2.
I feel like that was a good one.